Hi Earthlings. Right, here's our update. Now on the 20th of December, we've got asteroid Panacea at the North Node. That is the node of destiny. Now Panacea is like a cure-all. So I looked it up and we do have a cure-all, and that is ginseng. So ginseng is called Panax. That's like Latin. And it means man root. It improves stamina, it improves our immune system, it improves our memory, physical and mental performance, it strengthens our adrenal and reproductive glands, protects against radiation, upper respiratory infections. It is an antidepressant. Use it for 1 month, then take a 2-week break and continue using as necessary. I feel that since asteroid Panacea will be at the North Node on the 20th of December, our node of destiny, it would be wise for us to all get a little bit of ginseng into our body. Now, the new moon in Sagittarius is very, very important. So, like I was saying about the axis, how we've got, first it's happening at this time as the full moon in Gemini, across to the axis of the new moon in Sagittarius. Usually our moon grows from new to full and then descends back down to the next new moon in the next axis. But at this time, things are a little bit different. We have a full moon outpour first, and then it comes down to a new moon over the next 2 weeks. So now, firstly, this is the first year in 150 years that we have a new moon in Sagittarius with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces. It is the first time in 248 years that we have a new moon in Sagittarius with Saturn and Neptune in Pisces, with Pluto leaving the sign of the zodiacal house of Capricorn and entering the zodiacal house of Aquarius. So 248 years ago was 1775. 1775 was when the American Revolution began, the smallpox epidemic began, and the Independence Hurricane devastated the east coast of North America, killing 4,173 people in 13 colonies, devastating crops. The Industrial Revolution begins in Great Britain, and sadly, King Louis the 16th supported the revolution in America, and as we know, France also had a brutal revolution, and he was to be executed by guillotine, also his wife Marie Antoinette, and many, many others. In 1776, which is 1 year later, the Illuminati began, conspiring to control world affairs by masterminding events and planting agents in governments worldwide to establish a new world order. The one world government that replaces nations' sovereignty, also named the Cabal, and Hollywood is also involved in that. Is that all? Yes. So people like the Freemasons and the Illuminati, they work with the stars as well. They use the influences of the stars to create what they want to happen in our world. The world is not the same as our earth. Our earth is a realm, and it is a natural realm, but the world is man-made. Now, right now, we are also experiencing a revolution, and that is the AI revolution. So artificial intelligence, CRISPR proteins getting inserted in people's bodies, changing our genetics, and also robots. Now, in my country, we're going to have an experiment, and the experiment is we're going to have like these helicopters that are for AI, or AI helicopters. I think it's for the robots. And because we're a small country, I guess, I'm just predicting, we will probably see things like police robots, Robocop, and nurse robots, perhaps, in our country as well. Now, I think that we will have the police robots because we have a lot of gang violence coming to us. A lot of very bad people were brought to our country during the COVID lockdown from a gang called the Comancheros and another gang called the Mongols, and they're quite ruthless. They are very ruthless. So if we're going to use Robocops to like bust into people's houses and take away these gang members, maybe we can have Robocops in prisons. I don't know, because they can't be corrupted, right? You can corrupt a man with money and promising him fine things, but a Robocop doesn't need money or fine things. Robocops don't drink water, they don't eat food, they don't breathe air. Now, we're coming into a very interesting evolutionary, revolutionary phase that a lot of people think is great. So the World Economic Forum has been trying to prepare us for this because, you know, they quite possibly are the Illuminati, and they've been telling us, you know, you'll own nothing and you'll be happy, and there's some credit system and all sorts of things that they want to sort of push onto us, and we're going to be experiencing that in our reality. So that is the world. While the world is happening around us, it is vital for us to make sure that our spiritual cultivation is getting more and more powerful. So people talk about things like energy harvesting, energy vampires, all this sort of stuff like that, but now it's getting for real. So a person can drain you, yes, that's true, but what we're doing now is we are going to have a new kind of a reality where it's almost like they want our consciousness to be inside the machine. So, you know, like you've seen the dark stories where it's like a person's in his room with the virtual reality headset on, and he's living in the metaverse and not in the real world. Everyone's in a cubicle. Their food is just sort of like a processed powder, and we don't move or do anything, and we live in concrete, which isn't going to be very good. So while they're saying that this revolution that we're in, the Reich, the Fourth Reich, is supposedly about making nature better, I think personally it might not quite be that way for humanity. So I want us to all concentrate on cultivating our spiritual essence. Our spirit is our essence, the smell, like the perfume of who you are. Because this is a spiritual war. It is the war of our consciousness. If our consciousness does get trapped inside the matrix, then it's sort of like saying, we can make you live forever, your consciousness, inside the machine. You know, you'll just be a robot now, but it's still your consciousness, and you start off with the headset, which is the virtual reality, and then it becomes the only reality you know, and you live in a virtual world. I'm hoping it doesn't go this far. I would like it to not. And meanwhile, we have to survive through the experience and also raise children, grandchildren, future generations to understand the importance of fresh air, clean water, trees, the value of life, love. A robot can't love. I mean, I've thought many times about, shall I get me a robot? Be awesome. I'll get a big one. I liked the DARPA guy. You know, I could climb up on his back. He'll be able to carry me around. It'd be great. I can tuck myself in. He can protect himself all around me. I'd be protected. These sort of things. I think it's kind of a cool thing. And plus, of course, you don't have to argue with a robot. You can ask a question. They'll be able to search for the answer. And, you know, it's quite intelligent. So we're going to have a lot more intelligent conversations without somebody not on the level that you're on. And God, there's so many bonuses that everyone's going to initially think that it's just incredible and will want to do it. But as much as you love that robot's not going to love you back. And we've got one thing, and that is our compassionate nature and our forgiving nature and our ability to love. Animals have it too, and earthlings, that is us. Okay, so please don't lose yourself in this fantastic matrix illusion. Don't lose your spirit. Okay, keep it up and do your cultivation, Dantian, and strengthen your aura. And I'll talk to you next time. Okay, bye.